Hey, let's face it, unless you're Kathy Bates, Meryl Streep, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, some of the greats, you're going to have to audition. They don't because they made their mark in Hollywood and other large stars like them. But you know what? I've grown to love auditioning. I look forward to them. I just love the challenge. I like walking in that room, showing what I got, and hope that I nailed it. At the beginning, though, yeah, well, like everyone else, it's kind of nerve wracking. You can blunder your lines. What if I forget this? And I forgot to say that. And I should have said this. And oh man, what did I wear that for? You walk into the audition room and it's like everybody else they're auditioning for. It's like, oh my God, the competition. It's overwhelming. Why am I doing this? Because I love it, right? Well, yes. And I'm always asked, what is your most memorable audition? I mean, unless you get thrown a job by somebody you know very well in the industry, which happens. You have a friend, hey, I'm going to put you in my movie because you're my friend. And oh, hey, you're fantastic. Where you been? Are you available? Come on in. I got a spot for you. Most times you're going to audition. And they're always fun. I have a story it's just one of my favorite memories ever. And it was for Jean-Claude Van Damme movie in the early 90s. And I can't remember, it wasn't Double Impact or such. It might have been Double Impact too. I can't remember, but early 90s when I was very, still competing actually. And so I was still quite muscular and always stayed lean. And of course, when you're in the magazines, casting directors see your face, they call you in. So I got an agent and started going out for a lot more stuff. Most times we're too muscular. When they called for fitness girls, now you're just too muscular, right? And sometimes it was perfect. You never know. In an audition, they don't know what they're looking for until you walk in, until that one person. And you just bring what you got. You got to learn over time you're enough, and only you can bring you to that stage. So I get the call for a Jean-Claude Van Damme film. Super excited, major film. It's supposed to be this badass, fit woman, the bad guy's girlfriend. My agent told me to dress form-fitting to show my physique, and she's supposed to pull a gun on him because he lips off at her. So I prepared. I had this bodysuit made, had a very low back, and it came up around the front into a scuba neck. So my arms and shoulders hanging out, my backside, and then of course it's a legging as well. It's a full bodysuit. Borrowed the gun from my acting coach, a dummy gun, prop wooden gun. And so when I got to the audition, three young men, normally it's supposed to be Jean-Claude Van Damme tied up to the chair. He's all beaten in the movie and the bad guys are taunting him. So that I'm walking around him, and I'm lipping off at him. And he calls me the B word. Well, instead, for auditions, it's going to be the casting directors portraying the actors. So the young guy, probably mid-20s, he's pretending to be tied up in the chair. He's all distraught. The other two casting directors, one's on the light, the other one's on the camera. So like, okay, Sharon, whenever you're ready. Like, okay, let's do it, right? Oh, by the way, I have this dummy gun. It's a wooden. Do you want to hold it, see it, sniff it? It's okay, it's safe. Yeah, not a problem. Okay. So I stuffed it into the back of my bodysuit. And then we start. We start to get into scene. Then he lifts off and I lift off back to him because I'm walking circles around the chair. And then he calls me the B word. And then my character's like, you mouth off to me and I'm going to get you right now. And I went to pull out my gun. And the way it kind of caught onto my suit up the side, pulled it in. My suit fell into my cleavage. So both my girls went, oh, I mean, they just popped out. And I'm standing there with this gun like a dummy, thinking, oh my God, what just happened? Their faces, all three of them, right? And I'm looking around, and they all look down to the floor. And then he went to look up at me to finish the lines. And you can see he's just trying to hold in his laughter. And I'm trying to tuck them back in. I'm like, don't you be staring at that or I'll kill you right now. You dirty, I'm gonna get you, So, I mean, what do? It's just, you got to go with the flow, right? You got to end the show goes on. Anyway, we finished the scene. They thank me. Well, Sharon, that was fun. Yeah, I had fun too. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you next week. And as soon as I left the room and I shut that door, I can hear them breaking down. They were just laughing so hard. Oh my God. I mean, embarrassed, yes, but I mean, stuff happens. So anyway, tell my agent, goes, hey, maybe we'll get the part for you. And I'm like, I don't know. No, I didn't. I didn't get the part. That didn't work. Not that it was planned anyway, but that's, part of the process. Stuff happens every day. I'm sure they've seen it all. And I'm sure they're still talking about this audition to this day too. So anyway, you win some, you lose some. But that's probably my most embarrassing moment ever for anything. And it's a great story. Anyway, keep flexing. I'll have more. Peace out. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, share, leave a comment, hit the like button. It'll help this channel grow. Also, if there's a topic or a subject you'd like me to cover that hasn't been on here yet, send me a note. Maybe you'll see it here next week. I also want to take this time to send out a huge thank you and appreciation to my Patreon members that are helping make this possible. If you'd like to become a Patreon member for as little as $5 a month, you'll have first access to all the videos, news, tips, and photos. Plus, I'll be doing 2 lives a week. So come join me there. It'll be fun. Also, I want to thank everyone that's been joining me at SharonBruneau.net, my website where you can find full galleries of never-seen-before photos and videos and classics, plus my fitness, nutrition manuals, tips, and videos. So either way, I look forward to seeing everyone. Peace out. Keep flexing. Love and light. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. Till next time.